잠시만요. 시청하시면서 구독해주시고 좋아요를 눌러주시고 댓글창에 질문이나 응원 메시지를 남기시면 좋은 컨텐츠 제작하는데 많은 도움이 됩니다. 감사합니다.
As I told you last time, let's talk about hepatitis today. Hepatitis means inflammation of the hepatic tissue, divided into acute hepatitis and chronic hepatitis. There are two types of hepatitis virus, hepatitis A and hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is the most common cause of chronic liver disease in Korea. In Oriental medicine sees liver as the source of fatigue, and Dongdui Bogum also said, what belongs to the liver is anger, which makes everything annoying if the liver is not good. So, if you have hepatitis, your whole body becomes hard, your appetite falls, and headaches and discomfort in the upper abdomen appear. Jaundice may also occur for 2 to 5 days after the onset. Acute hepatitis usually heals within 1 to 3 months, but if it progresses without healing for more than 6 months, it becomes chronic hepatitis, and some of them transition to cirrhosis. High protein with hepatitis. You should eat plenty of vegetables or fruits while eating a high-calorie meal. The first medicinal food for hepatitis is marsh clams. Marsh clams help detoxify the liver. In addition to the vitamin B group, marsh clams is rich in taurine and methionine, essential amino acids. Taurine or amino acid is combined with bile acids to detoxify, so it has the effect of promoting liver function. Therefore, it is good to boil marsh clams and eat soup when you have hepatitis symptoms. When liver gets worse, jaundice symptoms turn yellow, and marsh clams also cure jaundice symptoms caused by hepatitis. Even if you don't have any symptoms of hepatitis, it is recommended that you cook the marsh clams soup frequently for those who are worried about fatigue from drinking or overwork. Especially if you cook hangover soup with marsh clams the next day after drinking too much, it protects your tired liver. Marsh clams are cold in nature. In terms of 4 types, internal organs are recommended for warm-born of warm-bodied constitutions. In other words, so yang in and te yang in are recommended to eat. It is not recommended for cold constitution, that is, so in, te in. The second good medicine for hepatitis is sedum herbs. Sedum herbs are good for infectious hepatitis. Sedum herbs have a lot of calcium and vitamin C, which has the effect of revitalizing cells. It is also known to be effective for liver diseases such as hepatitis, jaundice, and cirrhosis, and the Oriental Medical Dictionary says sedum herbs is effective for infectious hepatitis. When you go to the spring market, they sell sedum herbs, and you can mix them raw and make salad, or dip them in water kimchi. The properties of sedum herbs are flat, and when you look at the 4 constitutions, you can see the benefits for all constitutions. Therefore, please enjoy hepatitis while enjoying it in all constitutions. Next, I introduce dried pollack as a medicinal ingredient for infection. The dried pollack is rich in methionine, which is good for the liver. Dongdui Bogum says that when you are extremely tired you like the drum. It's good to boil the boar dried pollack soup by mixing the eggs in the dried pollack, radish, bean sprouts, and other ingredients together to make the broth taste better and the hangover effect is faster. Or, like sedum herbs, the liver works better when mixed with good green vegetables. The nature of pollack is warm. In terms of 4 constitutions, pollack can be beneficial to so yang in, te min, and te yang in except for so min. Next, the medicinal ingredient for infection is bean sprouts. Bean sprouts restore the tired liver of asparaginic acid. Bean sprouts are nutritious because they are rich in protein and high in vitamins A, B, and C. Also, the price is low, so it is easily accessible to the common people. Bean sprouts have many effects, especially the protein in bean sprouts is rich in asparaginic acid, a kind of amino acid. This asparaginic acid activates metabolism, relieving fatigue in the tired liver and normalizing liver function. The nature of bean sprouts is warm. In terms of four constitutions, despite the warm nature of the bean sprouts, it is a cold constitution. That is, it is the best food for soyumin and theomin, and it is a food that can be effective even for warm constitution. Next, the medicinal ingredient that is good for infection is the liver of animals. The animal's liver helps hemoglobin synthesis. If there is an abnormality in the function of the liver, the stimulation of blood distribution in the whole body becomes confused. The liver contains the necessary components for hemoglobin synthesis, especially in anti-anemia substances. In Chinese medicine, when the liver function is weak, there are many laws to strengthen the liver with the animal's liver. Donghai Bogum also mentioned that animal liver is good for liver protection. First, remove the thin film of fresh liver, thin it, and then salt it with salt to drain the blood, and then soak it in milk for a while to remove the peculiar smell. Then, add round green onions, carrots, shiitake mushrooms, season with salt and pepper, and fry for side dish. Or, put a lump of rice wine in it, steam it, dry it in the sun, powder it, and mix the same amount of garlic powder, buckwheat powder, and sesame oil to make a pill about the size of a ball. Soak the pill in rice wine for about a day, dry it in the sun, and take one pill 3 times a day after each meal. Even people who hate liver can eat without resistance. The nature of the animal's liver is generally flat. When you look at the 4 constitutions, you can see the efficacy in the overall constitution. The animal's liver is rich in iron and rich in vitamin C, which improves hematopoiesis and iron absorption, making it good for liver function improvement, eye health, nerve function activity, hair loss relief, and prevention, skin trouble improvement, and anti-aging. Lastly, the food ingredient that is good for hepatitis is clams. Clams promote the expansion of bile. See bile. Since ancient times, clams have been known to be good for liver disease, and this is because ophiamine and taurine, which are essential amino acids, promote the excretion of bile to promote the detoxification of the liver. In addition to these, clams contain a wide range of essential amino acids, including lysine and histidine, and are rich in vitamin B groups. Vitamin B in clams also boosts liver function. In addition, high-protein and low-fat foods have a very good effect on liver disease. The property of clams is cold. In terms of the 4 constitutions, it is recommended that the intestines be ingested with warm constitutions, namely, soyang-in and taeyang-in, and not recommended for cold constitutions, soyumin, theomin. Well, that's it for today. Next time, we will learn about fatty liver and hyperlipidemia.
지금까지 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 구독과 좋아요를 눌러주시면 컨텐츠 제작에 많은 도움이 됩니다. 댓글도 함께 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.